The Undisputed WWE Championship, a championship that everybody would want in the company, mainly signifying that you are the top guy in WWE. This championship has been held by 54 individuals, all signifying the fact that they were the top guy in sports entertainment. One of those individuals, in fact our last Undisputed WWE Champion, was none other than the original Tribal Chief himself, and Roman Reigns. This individual nearly held the championship for 4 years until there was one man that was finally able to stop him back into the main event of WrestleMania 40, and that, my friends, is the current champion in Cody Rhodes. And that's who we're going to be talking about today in this video. But before we do, make sure to hit that like button, turn on the bell for all notifications as you subscribe to the channel for more pro wrestling content. Now with that out of the way, let's get talking about Cody Rhodes and his current run as Undisputed WWE Champion. What's going on, guys? It's Phil here and welcome back to the YouTube channel. As you guys can see by the topic of today's video, we are going to be talking about Cody Rhodes and his current run as Undisputed WWE Champion, and why WWE fans are really not liking what WWE has been doing with him as of late. But before we go down the road of talking about Cody Rhodes' WWE Championship run, I want to talk about my fandom towards Cody Rhodes. And ultimately, at the end of the day, this is just coming from one fan's perspective on Cody Rhodes and what Cody Rhodes' run has been. I've been a huge fan of Cody for as long as I can remember. I've been following the guy for years up until this point, and I really did follow his career and journey to getting back to WWE. So if there's really anybody that really could be talking about the Cody Rhodes situation right now as WWE Champion, it's somebody like me who is a huge fan of Cody Rhodes and what he has done to get to this point right now. The story that WWE told us throughout those entire 2 years of Cody getting to the WWE Championship is easily one of the best stories that WWE has ever told, starting at the return of Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 38, going through the entire journey to get to WrestleMania 39, and losing to ultimately fight back and get to WrestleMania 40 in the way that he did to finally win the WWE Championship and quote-unquote finish his story. Like I said, it's one of the best stories that WWE has ever told, and one of the most long-term stories that WWE has ever really done, and it's been such a great journey to get to that point. But now, WWE has a situation on their hands where he's defeated a champion that everybody and their mother seem to either really love in Roman Reigns or really despise in Roman Reigns because of how Roman Reigns really did that WWE Championship and how he really defended it throughout that entire reign of almost 4 years. And people really did put the expectations of what WWE did for Roman Reigns onto Cody Rhodes. And to me, I just don't think that's really fair in that kind of sense, because these two champions are two totally different champions. But taking the expectations out of the way for a second, I really don't think that Cody Rhodes has done that terrible of a job as WWE Champion up until this current point. The first feud that Cody Rhodes had as Undisputed Champion was against somebody like AJ Styles, who I thought was a great first challenger for Cody Rhodes as the Undisputed Champion, mainly because of the fact of how WWE did it. WWE did it in terms of respect at first, but then as the feud progressed, WWE told us that, there was nothing that was going to stop AJ Styles to try to get that WWE Championship. He faked his own retirement, for God's sake, throughout that entire thing. And then we had a great I Quit match for the WWE Championship. So I thought that they really did start off Cody Rhodes' WWE Championship run strong against AJ Styles. Then WWE did the filler feud with him and Logan Paul, who was the United States Champion at the time. And like I said, it was really just a filler feud to get to the next WWE PLE, because ultimately it was for their show in Saudi Arabia. And those shows in Saudi Arabia at the early stages were not all that great in terms of the quality of the show. But then as we progressed into this new era, they became a lot more tolerable So it was just a filler feud, and that's ultimately what it became, though the match was fantastic. And then after that, we saw the whole situation between Cody Rhodes and the Bloodline. Solo Sikoa pinned the WWE Champion in that six-man tag team match back at Money in the Bank, and that led to everybody thinking that it was going to be Solo Sikoa challenging Cody Rhodes for that Undisputed WWE Championship at SummerSlam, and it ultimately became that. It turned into Bloodline rules, and then that's how we got the return of the original Tribal Chief and Roman Reigns. Now, obviously, that whole return of Roman Reigns was the point of the Bloodline Rules match being a thing at SummerSlam between Cody and Solo, so that we can get that Bloodline story rolling again and really get Roman Reigns back into the fold of WWE programming. But the match between Cody and Solo was not really all that bad, and it really just showed what Solo could possibly be in the future, but obviously everybody knew that Cody Rhodes was not going to be losing his WWE Championship to somebody like Solo Sikoa. The problem I currently have with Cody Rhodes and his undisputed WWE Championship run has nothing to do with Cody Rhodes. It has everything to do, though, with the roster over on Friday Night SmackDown. If you take a look at the roster over on Friday nights, and you take a look at the roster over on Monday nights, they're two completely different rosters, and one of them is completely more stacked than the other. I'll give you a guess as to which one is more stacked. It's absolutely Monday Night Raw. When you take a look at both the rosters and you compare Monday Night Raw to Friday Night SmackDown, it's absolutely night and day. However, many main event caliber superstars are over there on the Red brand compared to what Friday Night SmackDown has, and ultimately what it lacks is those top guys and is those main event caliber superstars. Not only that there are not that many main event caliber superstars over on Friday Night SmackDown, there's not really main event credible heels to go after said babyface champion in Cody Rhodes. You have a few over on Friday nights, but ultimately the people that I would be talking about are the people that Cody Rhodes has already been defeating. And that right there is a huge, major problem for Cody Rhodes and his current undisputed WWE Championship run. And yes, there are going to be some future challengers in the mix when it comes down to Cody Rhodes and his current WWE Championship run. But when you have Randy Orton, who's easily a feud for Cody over on Monday Night Raw, you really can't capitalize on that yet. And then there's obviously another match with Roman Reigns down the line, but you definitely don't want to touch that right now. And then you have the whole thing with The Rock, and The Rock is not going to do anything else but WrestleMania season. So that's not happening until the January to April time slot. So at this current point in time, how are we going to be getting Cody Rhodes from point A, which is right here, right now, to point B, which is all the way to WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas in April? I just don't know how WWE is going to be doing that at that time. And that's the problem at the end of the day. So to answer the question that is really today's video topic, is there a Cody Rhodes problem within WWE? I don't think there's a Cody Rhodes problem. I just think that there is a roster problem and how WWE divided the rosters to really set themselves up for a potential Cody Rhodes problem. Because though Cody Rhodes is getting everything that you want in terms of a reaction for a babyface champion and how WWE has been portraying him as the WWE champion, none of this has been Cody's fault. It's what WWE has done to the rosters to make this a problem for Cody Rhodes and his WWE Championship. The fact of the matter is, this is not going to stop anytime soon. The run of Cody Rhodes as WWE Champion is not stopping. I don't see him losing that championship anytime soon. In fact, I ultimately think that Cody Rhodes will be champion by the time we get to WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. It's just a matter of how we are going to be getting there and who is ultimately going to be the one to beat him. Because, let's face it, that is going to happen. Cody Rhodes is not going to have a Roman Reigns-like run with the WWE Championship. It's just not going to happen. But in terms of what Cody Rhodes has done as WWE Champion up until this current point, people are just wondering who's going to be the one to defeat him, if it's going to be Randy, when and where, and is this going to be another chase type of story? Because many people also think that he's just better as a chaser in terms of getting to the WWE Championship rather than having it. And while I don't disagree with that to some extent, I think Cody Rhodes as a WWE Champion is fine. WWE just really needs to do a better job at making challengers for the man, because that's just what WWE has been lacking ever since the championship run has started. But now I want to hear from you guys, because ultimately that's what this video is all about. I want to get your thoughts on Cody Rhodes' WWE Championship run as of right now. Are you guys enjoying it? Are you guys not enjoying it? And if you guys are not enjoying it, why aren't you guys enjoying it? I just want to have an actual conversation with people down in the comments section below of what Cody Rhodes has done as current Undisputed Champion. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, hit the bell for all notifications, that way you never miss an upload right here on the YouTube channel. And with that being said, I'll leave you guys with this. At the end of the day, I really do think that Cody Rhodes as WWE Champion was ultimately the right call, obviously, because, you know, the reign of Roman Reigns was what it was, and it needed to end at some point. But WWE really does need to step it up for Cody Rhodes, because at this current point in time, it's not really all that great. Drop your thoughts down below in the comments. Let's talk about it, and I'll talk to you guys soon in another video.